So as we all saw this past Wednesday night on AEW Dynamite with the help of QT Marshall, that is, Powerhouse Hobbs is the new TNT champion, thus ending Wardlow's reign at 3 days because Wardlow defeated Samoa Joe for that title at AEW Revolution that past Sunday. And after watching the events of Dynamite, it really made me want to make this video. Has AEW ruined Wardlow? Because I don't want to come across as an AEW hater for saying this, because I know every time like people speak against the company, you get called out for being like an AEW hater or a WWE mark or vice versa, whatever. But I personally feel as though, to some extent, with the way Wardlow has been booked for the past year, with the way Wardlow has been looked for the past year, ironically, since turning on MJF, he has went from a person who had so much potential to being a big main event talent to someone that you can't really care about. Like at this point in time, I can't really take Wardlow seriously anymore. I mean, like let's go back. How do you go from turning on MJF, turning on MJF, getting one of the biggest pops, right, to not really getting that big of a reaction? You know what I'm saying? Like, remember, y'all, Wardlow's Powerbomb Symphony used to be over with the crowd, and it seemed like he was going to get his big moment against MJF at Double or Nothing, but then the whole stuff about MJF potentially not even showing up came about, and then literally the Wednesday after, what happened? MJF cut that pipe bomb of a century. And then Wardlow wins the TNT Championship, but his booking after he won the title was just, for the most part, atrocious. It didn't seem like a big deal. His matches didn't really seem like a big deal. Wardlow just felt like one of those guys who was just there. He didn't feel like a big deal on the show. And now it just feels that way. Like, again, Wardlow, and I'm not even lying, like, go back and watch the footage. Wardlow's Powerbomb Symphony, that man was over. He was getting some of the biggest cheers on that show over a year ago, and now it's just like, he gets his hair cut by Samoa Joe, he gets dominated, he doesn't look that much serious, you can't really take him serious because he's losing the way he is. Like, again, it's just, my goodness. And then again, he wins the TNT title and then loses it to Powerhouse Hobbs. And I'm not hating on Powerhouse Hobbs. I like Powerhouse Hobbs, and I'm glad that he's finally winning a championship, and hopefully, with the right booking and the right backing, he can do well. But it just seems like they were kind of beating a dead horse here by having Wardlow win the title only for Powerhouse Hobbs to win. And then the whole little stupid little long-term storytelling with QT didn't work out. Like, yeah, QT said he was going to help Powerhouse Hobbs in the future, but no one really cares about QT Marshall, man. Like, come on. Like, no. So, I don't know, man. Let me know in the comment section, how do you guys personally feel? Do you think that Wardlow has kind of been, well, not kind of, but has been ruined by AEW to the point where it's like, you saw him as a main eventer one time, you saw him as a guy, oh yeah, this guy is the next Batista. Because y'all remember last year, this dude was getting huge comparisons to Batista. World champion material. Hell, he could be the one to dethrone MJF, Now, again, he just doesn't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comment section. Do you think Wardlow has been ruined by AEW? Do you think the bad booking has kind of affected his momentum? And do you think that with the right booking, which I personally think he could get placed back up again? But we'll see. So let me know in the comment section how you feel about this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as well. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah.